On the left, a standard Tesla Model S. On the right, the Electric GT-modified P100DL. That big wing does nothing for range, but it does give the car a lot more downforce. In addition to stripping out the interior, all unnecessary trim from under the hood is gone too. You can also see parts of the uprated braking system in this photo. At racing speeds, the cars will have a range of just 55 miles, so the races will be pretty short, between 31 and 37 miles, 50 to 60 kilometers, and a maximum of 30 minutes. The Model S suspension has been modified to improve handling. Two things we love here in the four wheels and a motor section of ARs are racing and electric vehicles. The former is just plain fun, the latter is just plain common sense. But there has been relatively little overlap between them, save for Formula E and the occasional entry at Pikes Peak. From November, we can add one more to the list, the electric production car series from Electric GT. It's a one-make series that will use a grid of identical Tesla Model S sedans converted for track action, and this week Electric GT confirmed the first season will start November 3rd in Jerez, Spain, followed by 9 other races in Europe. We first reported on Electric GT back in 2016, when the series planned to use modified Model S P85S, and then again last year, following the news that the cars would now be the more powerful all-wheel drive P100D. Electric GT has stripped more than 1,100 pounds, 500 kilograms, of weight out of the luxury EVs, ditching most of the interior comforts and replacing them with a stout roll cage. The cars also feature wheel arch extensions to allow for wider racing tires, specially made by Pirelli, as well as a front splitter and rear wing to add some downforce. Additionally, the suspension is now a double wishbone setup with pull rod dampers for better handling, and the cars feature a racing spec braking system. Only 5 of the 10 races have actually been locked down thus far. But we know that, in addition to the season opener in Spain, the series will also race at Paul Ricard in the south of France, Silverstone in England, Assen in the Netherlands, Portimao in Portugal, and the Nürburgring in Germany. No, not the 12.4-mile Nordschleife, but the shorter GP circuit. One thing those tracks have in common is a lack of any real elevation change, presumably to put a little less strain on the car's 100 kWh battery packs. Don't expect the impressive range of the P100D in normal driving to extend to the track, either. At racing speeds, Electric GT says the cars will have 55 miles, 90 kilometers, of range. This is not so different to conventionally powered cars on track, which can struggle to better 5 mpg when driven flat out. Consequently, the races will be relatively short, just 37 miles, 60 kilometers, at Jerez. That translates to about 14 laps. One thing to note is that Tesla has absolutely no involvement in the series. Although performance has and continues to be a central part of the brand's identity, I refer you to ludicrous mode are the forthcoming Tesla Roadster 2.0 for proof. It continues to show absolutely no interest in any form of competition, even in this case where a Tesla is guaranteed to win regardless of who's in the driver's seat. I reached out to Tesla for a comment but as yet have not heard back from it. Listing image by Electric GT.